and then get up the sideline on the fade. Watch a hard stab. That creates the space.
Into this offense. Here he is, just one-on-one. Watch him snap off this route.
Penalty, there it is. What a night by number 21. Amik Robertson matched up every time he has had to make a play. He has gone total.
Well, first we'll show the route. Vita dropping back. Oh, my God. Look at that big fella.
You know what happened?
Going to go outside anyway. Made him really believe he was coming back inside, and then you see.
Kind of went in and then back out. I used the word twitchy a lot. That was twitchy.
Their defense. Yeah, just good technique here by Newton. He's playing press coverage. He comes up. He challenges.
Beat Chicago 6-3, but watch the route by Jake Bobo. Gets that separation, and I love that Geno Smith put it high. And here's the route. DK Metcalf. See, Killer Witherspoon, he thought it's a sack. He gave up on the play.
You're going to see a inside release. Take it like an outcut. Nope. And back up the seam. And another, really, that's still a great throw there.
Great game today. There's Nehemiah Pritchett. He's going to be in man coverage. Bites on the out and up, and that is all she wrote, folks. Jordan Whittington off to the races. Jordan Love saved.
Worthy season. Watch him on a vet here. Cooks tries to give him the slow off the ball like it's a run, and then
him be very competitive as you see just this, call this a pop pass or a drift.
Watch how he pushes, seams inside, sets that defender, and then slips him without the contact on the outbreaking route, the slippery element.
In short, rather than having any threat of the run, it's just a back shoulder fade to Nico
Pettis, but just not tight enough coverage. Good job selling the go route.
This is exactly what you've seen from Alec Pierce during the course of the last 4 or 5 weeks. He leads the NFL.
This has been the matchup all game long. Go up, eat up the space. He took away the slant with the inside technique.
Job in the pocket, and the ball is coming out with great timing. Look at when this ball arrives. As soon as he gets out, and you see.
Touchdown pass by quarterback Aiden O'Connell.
Watch the double move. You go up a little stutter and go, gets the corner to bite. The safety's going towards the middle of the field.
Boy, Kenny, I thought that they connected him. Watching this from up top, and I thought that Metcalf would have been able to lay out.
He gets 12, and it's a first down for the Chargers.
Well, that's Johnston's 6th reception on the day, which is the most he's had in a game in his NFL career.
Right here on the outside, you're going to see him run a nice fade route.
Gain of 31. Truman.
One-on-one with Mike Evans. This is not an easy task. It's a slant. And Mike ends up kind of turning it into
a first-time 1,000-yard receiver.
Well, he's been outstanding since the beginning of this game. Really, the way they utilize him.
Got it.
Well, the former top pick Johnston has taken a lot of criticism, having drops in his career, but coming up with a big catch there after the
Johnson runs it beautifully. You're going to see what he does. He goes up and around and just runs away from Devin Witherspoon. You see Devin Witherspoon's doing.
Just coming out of that traditional tight end spot. It's an out and up the seam. That's good coverage. That's a heck of a throw.
He gets, but T.J. Hawkinson, most people I talked to with Minnesota thought that he may well be the equalizer in this game. But
the safety's in the middle, and it's just not even fair to put him one-on-one down here in the red zone on Jamar Chase. There's not many defensive backs in the league, period.
Lewis, Lamar launches that ball to the outside. Now, as a quarterback with that leverage, you'd say don't throw it out there, maybe back shoulder it, but the tempo, and then Elijah Moore just off the line of scrimmage, he widens to get that defensive back to open his hips.
And Deshaun Elliott, that's such a good job of just knowing the receiver at his size, 6.
Yeah, you can't get behind the receiver in that position. And Tyreek Stevenson, he tracked the ball well. I don't know why he went around the backside.
Versus Jerry Jeudy. And Lewis, this is fantastic. Just zip coverage to break up that.
Continues to frustrate the home crowd. Yeah, Cincinnati, they bring 6, so you've got one-on-one across the board. Austin runs. You see receivers not work back and give their quarterback a place to go with the football. I think the Bengals do it better than anybody. And you see T. Higgins, he's looking around. Where are the defenders? Where can I go and give my quarter? He shows that they're going to play shell, and then at the snap they rotate to a single high look, and Pickens gets it.
Franchise tag makes the catch here to start the drive.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to take a deep shot if they got the right look over the top to Jamar Chase.
After turning it over on downs, if they could hold Cincinnati to a field goal try, that'd be like a...
Look at Grant. Grant's right there. The mistake Grant Delpit makes. He swats at the ball instead of just stabbing at the ball. He tries to...
Fantastic.
That's amazing.
0 so far.
Well, Dante Jackson is inactive, as we showed a moment ago. Corey
for about 9.5.
That's a matchup we're going to see a lot of here tonight, and the reason for that is...
Come with that kind of pressure, and they go 1 for 2, which is about all I guess you have to do with Justin Jefferson.
Good hit by Watson. You're going to see him come in here from behind as the ball's getting ripped out.
Contested catch. Stevens has got his back to you. Just throw it to his back helmet and see if you can go make a play. I don't think that's PI right there.
Get the trio on the right here, and you get one-on-one on this side. And again, it's a great route. You got the whole middle of the field open, and you go into that play. That takes about 12 seconds.
Toes in bounds.
Yeah, it's a great job.
Keeps that left foot on the ground. How about it?
Is the ball secured, though?
Yeah.
They are gobbling these guys up tonight. You can see the physical presence. Yes, a little tug there.
Play reversal. Let's see that Brandon Stevens ripped the ball out of Thrash's arms right there before he could get that foot down. But it's been really difficult today.
This hits him right in the 3. Right.
He's right here and going to run across. So speaking of time, at some point, if you're Mike McDonald, you got to start thinking about using your time.
Yeah, still trying to get Tyreek Hill his first catch, and Eccles with really nice coverage. They were going to go quarterback draw. There was no one. They're trying to just set up a little tunnel pump, and
it's 4th and 4. Here comes the punting unit.
Hart sitting to the inside. Myers gives a little move at the line of scrimmage. I tell you what, they've got a couple of young corners. I mentioned McConkey and Bowers.
Get on the board late.
I think Still was trying to go up and get the pick and take it away on the outside, and
these two guys all season long, double move by Devontae Adams, and ever since he arrived here from...
You can just see him reading the defense, reading the coverage, understanding where he's going to throw the football. The best part, both safeties, they do a really nice job.
Storm Duck, he's on the top of the screen. He's just late. He's supposed to be the other half field.
And there's Robinson right there, and he's just been doing a spectacular job of getting open. And you notice what he does. He's all by Geno Smith going for the home run. They wanted to get Lockett down deep, but that is a...
down the field a number of times for big plays like this.
And what a strike. That ball is absolutely...
Well, and that's the risk you take when you bring that extra defender. They brought 6 that time, so it leaves you one-on-one all across the board.
5 yards, Tony.
It's their best play of the game here, and you've got a slot receiver on a deep out.
Yeah, so he's trying to work to the left side. You see Devontae Adams, he's in the slot. They have him doubled, so now he brings his eyes all the way back to the right, but throws it to Conklin. Look at the double move.
Out one game. Unbelievable. And there's Tutu Atwell. Just see what he's done. And what I really like about Tutu is...
Try and protect the boundaries. Johnson to the top of your screen there, just working a deep dig. He holds up before running into coverage, so good recognition.
I mean, you're talking about a player that's really earned the trust of Matthew Stafford, and you see he's a big play wide receiver. No
help, hit that pocket. Watch how Jones sits on it because he knows he has deep safety in the middle of the field over there by the numbers.
The release. Lazard's going to sell. It's just an underneath delay, and the second you flash those hands, defensive backs leave that throw. But take a look at the job here. That's one-on-one, playing trail technique, and ball just sails a little. Play action. There was nothing downfield. Nice coverage deep, trying to get Waddle on the wheel, and now it just turns into scramble drill. If you're deep, come short, work in fade.
By McConkey here, understanding the zone coverage. Watch how he settles. Instead of running into coverage, he gets around the nickel in the slot. And Well, knowing Norvin, Scott Turner are calling this is a 7-stop. You're basically going up, acting like you're going to do the corner route. You're stopped.
The announcement from Bill Vinovich. Let's take a look.
1, 2. I believe that's going to be incomplete.
And it is going to be 4th down.
Yeah, but Sparrow, and continuing with my point, it's just, I think that
it wasn't out there deep enough, and Blackman's got his eyes on it, turns around, identifies the football, makes the play. I mean, you'd like to see.
And they're incredibly efficient. It hasn't affected their explosiveness in their big plays, but they don't take sacks either. Combination of this offensive line.
Parker Washington's going to release up inside. He's going to help get rid of Julian Blackman. And then it's Thomas who works to the outside of Womack. And really, Mac Jones had to step up, so it was a little bit delayed.
The ball back with 2 timeouts. Good play there, Clark.
This is a kid they took with a 4th round pick out of Central Florida. Only his 4th target of the year. Archie's been basically invisible.
The Colts working one-on-one versus Tyson Campbell. Once he releases inside, he was able to lose Campbell at the top, elevate, high point the football.
Well, watch him at the top of the route, get physical against Lewis right there. Gets away with a little shove to creating big plays. They ran it the same way.
Tilly gets hands. And he has to go through the big body of number 17 in order to make a play on the football. It's a 4-man rush, and the offensive line handled that very well to allow Michael Penix time to find McLeod and then step up. And Mike Jackson.
That's the rookie, and they have gone after him time and time again when they're in one-on-one coverage.
Remember the days when the back would release outside all the time? In this case, he released through the B gap, up through the traffic.
With an extreme level of conviction.
2 deep coverage, what they call cover 2, and that shot is there. Coming over, having to play extended minutes now because remember the rookie Shaw Smith-Wade, who had taken over as a starting nickel, ended up getting hurt. He's on IR. And look how he finishes that play. If he doesn't go through the arm. Does this play look familiar, Atlanta fans? Substitute Drake London for Kyle Pitts. Substitute third.
But look at up top, land on McLaurin. We said that'd be the matchup all game long. And just a little too strong for Murray.
Off of the edge by Jarian Jones. This allows Josh Downs all the space, and Darnell Savage wasn't able to close the cushion to get his hands on Josh Downs. We keep talking about him, but
about with them so far, the inability to hit the deep ball because they haven't had time on task.
When he gets caught, and he's not afraid to tackle. He's just a rookie now. Coming up. We'll watch Cooks work on up to the corner. Makes the contact and goes. I think this is going to be a procedural penalty.
Target him.
You got Grant's trying to sell the wheel route, then go up the sidelines, but
on the outside. Watch him on Lewis, number 2. What an excellent.
Credit Colts defense getting off the field with the coverage.
Quickly, he eats up the space right there. Bam! As soon as he sees him turn, he locks in off from the slot here and turn this into scramble mode. Once he realizes the quarterback's outside the pocket, if you're deep, scramble rule.
Tyson Campbell never left his zone. Wasn't fooled at all, and really kind of felt like
on for Carolina.
And Jimmy Lake, the defense coordinator of Atlanta, says, I'll throw a little pressure at you, and I'm going to make you make a precise.
Well, watch Turpin. I mean, he is not a route technician, but credit Coach Prince. I mean, Coach Prince, their wide receiver coach, has really worked with him. He's truly a return for Hodge, 24 yards.
And when you first saw it, you wondered if Kyle Pitts was the intended receiver. I don't think so. It always was Kadero Hodge.
One of the things they've really done adjusting in this second half with Harrison is get those overs, get back into the middle of football field, running across.
Just steals it from him.
That's exactly what he did. Look at the deep safety. MJ Stewart's like, I got it. No, I don't got it. Yeast
is back there.
You got to catch it at the highest points.
He was
just down here at the bottom of your screen. You can see him getting through that traffic. And then I tell you what, the precision.
Titans are going right on the ball. Right foot and right hand.
Absolute A+ throw and catch to McMillan, who's come on the last 6 weeks.
He's going to come off this ball and cut in the middle, but you're going to watch him as he breaks into that middle. He's going to settle. Make sure you don't run.
Has it, 1 foot, second.
Yeah, didn't get down. That's a good call for incomplete.
Coming across, we said you could throw it short of the goal line, right? Here's that now coming in. Get the leverage on the cornerback, and well, he's going to run this deep over, and they do a great job of getting him open space.
With great anticipation, you're seeing right there, Banks is running cover 2. He has to get back out of there and force the ball to go over the top and get Belt
out of his reach. He reads it. Look at the break right there. Ooh, just that little extra hesitation step.
There's no foul on the play.
Without your starting running back.
Watch Starling Thomas right here. Set, drive, lift. Great the last 3-4 weeks, and a little double move at the top right here. Stutter, go, and watch him just adjust to this football. Sit down, put on the brakes.
Throw on his own, but Neighbors catches this thing going backwards, takes the hit, absorbs it, and steps down the sideline. Let's make sure he stays in. That maybe it's close.
These guys have gotten so good at this. Just the right hand punch.
And I'll tell you what, they're going for Jennings every time. You see that stack release, right? They've got.
There you go, nice two-man combination. Culp over the ball, and then Mike right tighten up their coverage one-on-one with Hayes. He just slaps him by, and
It's got a tremendous upside. Watch this break. This ball sails on Levis. Watch this break, and then to undercut the route and to get the feet down.
Catch there by Mike. Really good job trying to reroute him, and Mike gets a little off balance, but Spencer Rattler, this is a big missed opportunity. He's open by 3 or 4 yards and throws.
Right, Tanner McKee leaves this ball a little bit inside, and Drew Phillips is right there for the interception, and Dane Belton knocks it away from him.
They end up blitzing the nickel, and that puts Howden in a very. You got Johnson just on a slant. There's a bunch of guys dropping out from the line of scrimmage, and wow.
So that's why they're looking to throw it here. Mayfield throwing. Evans! He's got it! He ties it! Jerry